Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to an extraordinary journey through the annals of wrestling history. Today, we're diving deep into the legacies of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But there's a twist. We're imagining how these titans of the squared circle would appear, fight, and inspire in the electrifying world of 2024. Hulk Hogan, the immortal icon. Real name, Terry Gene Bollea. Active years 1977 to 2012. Various periods of retirement. Famous for Hulkamania, WWE's the 1980s face. Legacy: Hulk Hogan is the face of professional wrestling, often considered the most iconic and influential figure in the history of the industry. His larger-than-life persona, featuring his iconic Hulkamania catchphrase, electrified crowds and catapulted WWE into global recognition during the 1980s. Hogan's success transcended wrestling, becoming a mainstream celebrity with appearances in movies, television shows, and commercials. His legendary rivalries with figures like Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper, and Randy Savage helped define pivotal moments like the first-ever WrestleMania. Hogan's impact on the industry is immense, inspiring future generations of wrestlers to embody larger-than-life characters, and he remains a symbol of what it means to be a professional wrestling megastar. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake. Real name Stephen James Anderson, later Steve Austin. Active years 1989 to 2003. Famous for Austin 316. Attitude Era legacy, Stone Cold. Steve Austin redefined professional wrestling in the 1990s and became the central figure of WWE's Attitude Era. His rebellious, anti-authority persona, especially his infamous Austin 316 promo, made him the most popular wrestler of his time. Austin's rivalry with Vince McMahon is one of the most iconic in wrestling history, elevating WWE during the Monday Night Wars against WCW. His brutal brawls, high-impact style, and his penchant for breaking all the rules connected with fans in a way that no one had before. Austin helped drive WWE's dominance in the late 90s and early 2000s, and his influence remains significant in today's wrestling landscape. Even in retirement, Austin continues to impact the wrestling world through his media presence, including his podcast and appearances. The Rock, Hollywood's great wrestler. Real name Dwayne Douglas Johnson. Active years 1996 to 2004, 2011 to 2013. Sporadic appearances. Famous for charisma, the people's eyebrow, Hollywood career legacy. The Rock is one of WWE's greatest superstars, thanks to his unmatched charisma and microphone skills. He became one of the key figures in the Attitude Era, having epic feuds with rivals like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. His charisma and ability to connect with the audience, combined with his high-energy in-ring style, made him a global star. After wrestling, The Rock's transition to Hollywood turned him into one of the highest-paid actors in the world, cementing his legacy beyond the squared circle. Despite his Hollywood fame, his contributions to WWE are remembered through his groundbreaking matches and unforgettable promos, making him a true icon in both the wrestling and entertainment worlds. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Real name, Richard Morgan Flyhair. Active years, 1972 to 2012. Famous for the Nature Boy persona, wooing 16 world championships. Legacy: Ric Flair is often hailed as the greatest professional wrestler of all time due to his unparalleled in-ring ability and his larger-than-life persona. Flair's career spanned several decades, and he achieved 16 world championships, a record that remains a benchmark in wrestling. His signature woo and extravagant robes became iconic symbols, and his technical skill set in the ring made him a beloved figure among fans and wrestlers alike. Flair's feuds with legends like Ricky Steamboat, Dusty Rhodes, and Shawn Michaels are the stuff of legend, and his ability to tell stories through wrestling left an indelible mark on the business. Flair also influenced generations of wrestlers who admired his charisma and work ethic, making him a cornerstone of professional wrestling history. Andre the Giant, the eighth wonder of the world. Real name, Andrei Rene Roussimoff. Active years 1964 to 1992. Famous for giant stature, WrestleMania 3. Match with Hogan legacy. Andre the Giant's presence in professional wrestling was unmatched. Standing at 7 feet 4 inches and weighing over 500 pounds, Andre was a global attraction, and his size alone made him a legend. His most memorable moment came at WrestleMania 3, where he lost to Hulk Hogan in front of a record-breaking crowd. But it wasn't just his size that made Andre unforgettable. His ability to work in the ring and connect with fans made him a true wrestling pioneer. His legacy extends beyond wrestling, inspiring future generations of giants in the industry and being a key figure in the storylines of major events. Andre's memory lives on in WWE, especially with the annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Randy Savage, Macho Man. Real name, Randall Mario Poffo. Active years 1973 to 2004. Famous for colorful personality, iconic voice, rivalry with Hogan legacy. Randy Macho Man. Savage was one of the most charismatic and beloved figures in professional wrestling. Known for his colorful personality, distinctive voice, and flashy attire, Savage became an icon both inside and outside the ring. His match with Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 is regarded as one of the greatest in WWE history, showcasing his unmatched athleticism and storytelling ability. Savage's rivalry with Hulk Hogan, including their legendary encounter at WrestleMania 5, helped elevate the wrestling business during its peak years. Even after retirement, Savage's influence remains, with his voice, mannerisms, and energy immortalized in the minds of wrestling fans worldwide. Bret Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Real name, Bret Hart. Active years, 1978 to 2000. Famous for technical prowess, rivalry with Shawn Michaels. Legacy, Bret Hart's name is synonymous with excellence in professional wrestling. Known for his incredible technical skill, Hart was a master of in-ring psychology, delivering matches that were both technical masterpieces and emotionally gripping. His rivalry with Shawn Michaels, culminating in their Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12, is one of the defining feuds in wrestling history. Hart was a multi-time world champion in both WWE and WCW, and his contributions to the industry, especially in terms of technique and character, helped shape modern professional wrestling. His legacy is built on respect from peers and fans alike, and his commitment to perfection in the ring set a standard that still resonates today. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. Real name, Michael Shawn Hickenbottom. Active years, 1984 to 2010. Sporadic appearances since. Famous for charisma, high-flying WrestleMania moments. Legacy, Shawn Michaels is one of the most influential and beloved wrestlers in WWE history. Known for his incredible athleticism, charisma, and iconic Heartbreak Kid persona, Michaels delivered some of the most memorable matches and moments in wrestling. His legendary bouts with Bret Hart, Triple H, and The Undertaker, particularly at WrestleMania, cemented his place as one of the best in-ring performers of all time. His return from retirement to continue delivering classic matches showed his unmatched passion and dedication to the business. Michaels' legacy as a top-tier wrestler, storyteller, and performer continues to influence the next generation of superstars. The Undertaker. The Phenom. Real name, Mark William Calloway. Active years, 1987 to 2020. Famous for undefeated streak at WrestleMania, supernatural persona. Legacy, The Undertaker's legendary career is defined by his eerie supernatural persona and his unmatched longevity in the WWE. His undefeated streak at WrestleMania became one of the most iconic aspects of his career, and his battles with rivals like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Kane elevated him to godlike status in the WWE Universe. Taker's contribution to the industry, particularly his role in establishing the eerie Deadman character, changed the landscape of professional wrestling. His unmatched consistency and ability to tell compelling stories inside the ring earned him respect from all corners of the business, making him a cornerstone of WWE's legacy. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Real name, Virgil Riley Runnels, Jr. Active years, 1968 to 2007. Famous for American Dream, Persona, WCW, NWA contributions. Legacy, Dusty Rhodes was the embodiment of the American Dream in professional wrestling. His blue-collar, everyman persona resonated with fans, and his charisma made him one of the most beloved figures in the industry. Rhodes had major feuds with Ric Flair, helping to elevate the NWA and WCW during the 80s, while also becoming a multi-time world champion. Beyond the ring, Rhodes helped mentor future WWE superstars like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and his contributions to WWE's NXT brand remain an important part of his legacy. His influence is felt in the continued success of wrestling, and he remains a symbol of hard work, passion, and authenticity. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, the battle for legacy and redemption. As the crowd roared with excitement following Cody Rhodes' hard-fought victory over Kevin Owens, the tension didn't subside. Rhodes, the newly crowned champion, had once again proven himself, earning the respect and admiration of the WWE Universe for overcoming the challenges that Owens posed. However, Cody's moment of triumph was short-lived. Owens, still seething from his loss, felt that the championship, once again, had eluded him. With his own unique path to success, having made his name on the independent circuit rather than through family legacy, Owens's frustration boiled over into an uncharacteristic outburst. His attack on Cody was swift, brutal, and calculated. Owens wasn't just sending a message to Cody, he was sending a message to the entire WWE locker room. Kevin Owens is here to take what he believes is rightfully his. Owens, who had been overlooked for years despite his incredible in-ring prowess, was now taking matters into his own hands. The brutal package piledriver was not just a message of defiance, it was a declaration of war. Owens wanted that championship. More importantly, he wanted to rewrite his narrative and show that he was worthy of being at the top, despite having no famous family legacy to lean on. His actions reverberated throughout the arena, and the WWE Universe found themselves in shock, unsure of what would happen next. As the chaos unfolded, Triple H made his way to the ring, ready to restore order. The tension between him and Owens was palpable. Owens had crossed a line, and Triple H was here to ensure that there would be consequences. In a dramatic moment, Triple H announced that Owens would face a gauntlet match on the next episode of Monday Night Raw. This was no ordinary challenge. It was an opportunity for Owens to prove that he was truly worthy of the spotlight. But the stakes were high. If Owens could survive the gauntlet, earning redemption in the eyes of the WWE Universe, he would once again have a chance at the title he so desperately craved. However, failure would mean facing severe consequences, perhaps even being permanently excluded from the title picture. Cody Rhodes, in the aftermath of Owens' attack, would need to recover from the assault and reclaim his position as the champion. His victory over Owens was now overshadowed by the chaos Owens had unleashed. The question remained, how would Cody handle this new threat? Would he be able to defend his championship, or would Kevin Owens once again find himself on top of the WWE mountain, having fought and clawed his way to the summit? The future of the WWE Championship hung in the balance, with both Rhodes and Owens locked in a bitter rivalry that would shape the course of WWE's history for years to come. The battle for legacy, respect, and the ultimate title was far from over, and the WWE Universe was eager to see how the next chapter would unfold. As the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens continued to escalate, the legacies of all these iconic wrestlers would provide a backdrop to their feud. Just like the legends before them, Rhodes and Owens were on a path where every victory, every defeat, and every act of defiance would shape their own legacies in WWE's storied history.